SpaceX has defied the odds and shocked the entire space industry by doing something that not even NASA could imagine. Recently, the company has made impressive strides in NASA's backyard at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida, which has not only shocked the agency, but also all other rocket companies competing for launch contracts. Let's talk about these massive milestones and the rapid progress SpaceX is demonstrating that has left all competition in the dust. SpaceX has made a significant impact on the space industry, particularly at its Starbase facility. Their activities there include rapid construction, testing, repairs, enhancements, and expansion of various aspects of their operations. People are eagerly awaiting the launch of Starship 25 and Booster 9, as well as the response and launch license from the Federal Aviation Administration. However, there's also an exciting development happening at NASA's doorstep. Starbase, located in South Texas, is the world's leading spaceport. It serves as SpaceX's central hub for advancing the cutting-edge Starship rocket, equipped with state-of-the-art facilities and launch platforms. The sheer size of Starbase's infrastructure is unmatched, surpassing the capabilities of any other rocket company, including NASA. In April 2023, Starbase had the unique opportunity to witness the launch of the world's largest and most formidable rocket. Presently, the site is gearing up for its second Starship launch. There is a consistent activity involving the mass production of prototypes and continuous testing in anticipation of this imminent launch. Elon Musk's vision for Starship goes far beyond the confines of Starbase. He envisions transforming Starship into a widely used mode of transportation throughout the solar system. Elon's goal is to establish a launch network that exceeds conventional expectations. His initial step in this ambitious plan is to set up a launch facility in Florida. Towards the end of 2021, SpaceX commenced the construction of the second version of Starship's inaugural launch pad in Florida. This launch facility, named Orbital Launch Site 2, is strategically located adjacent to Kennedy Space Center's LC-39A pad, which SpaceX leases from NASA. The decision for this co-location is rooted in NASA's concerns about potential setbacks in case of a Starship failure. Such setbacks could have significant repercussions on SpaceX's commitments related to its Crew Dragon and Falcon Heavy contracts with NASA. As a result, SpaceX chose to deprioritize the development of Starship's Florida launch pad, leading to a slowdown in progress. In the face of challenges, SpaceX has achieved significant milestones at this site over a span of 13 months. They have laid foundations, adapted one of Pad 39A's large spherical tanks for cryogenic methane storage, set up intricate plumbing systems, constructed a second tall launch tower for Starship, installed the legs of the orbital launch mount, OLM, and implemented a water deluge system at the base of the OLM. Additionally, SpaceX has partially assembled the donut-shaped mount of the OLM off-site, erected a new, larger storage tank, and delivered multiple smaller storage tanks. Moreover, SpaceX reached another remarkable achievement by completing the fabrication of two enormous steel arms. These massive arms were transported to Pad 39A, affixed to a wheeled vehicle, and then installed on the Starship launch tower in Florida. Affectionately dubbed chopsticks by SpaceX staff, these arms play a crucial role in what CEO Elon Musk has whimsically named Mechazilla. The term Mechazilla encompasses not only the launch tower, but also its accompanying arms. SpaceX's vision for Mechazilla aims to create a unified system capable of capturing, handling, stacking, and fueling both the Starship spacecraft and its superheavy booster. When fully operational, the tower's arms will be capable of performing these maneuvers even in moderately windy conditions. Building the Starship launch tower is undeniably an engineering marvel of monumental proportions. Many engineers consider this ground structure more challenging than producing the Starship spacecraft itself. Despite the immense complexity, SpaceX's commitment to this project is evident, not only in the construction of the Texas launch tower, but also in the simultaneous development of an additional launch tower in Florida during the early stages of rocket development. We have a video dedicated to the Mechazilla catching arms on our channel. Check it out after this video. Furthermore, SpaceX in Florida has indeed set impressive records, grabbing the attention of various space organizations, including NASA. The Falcon 9 rocket especially has proven its reliability in Florida's space arena. So far, Falcon 9 has completed a total of 69 launches, with the 60th launch marking a significant milestone. This achievement broke the record for the most Falcon flights in a single year. The launches occurred approximately every 3.9 days, a substantial improvement from the 2022 average of one launch every 5.9 days. To illustrate this rapid progress, SpaceX achieved its 10th launch by February 12, 2023. By late March, they reached the 20th launch, followed by the 30th launch in the second week of May, the 40th in mid-June, and the 50th and 60th launches in July and August, respectively. This pace sharply contrasts with the previous year, where reaching 20 flights took until mid-May, 30 by mid-July, and 40 by early September. Surpassing 50 launches in 2022 happened at the beginning of November. Given the swift progress in the 2022 total of 61 launches, it's entirely reasonable to expect more than 90 missions before 2023 concludes. In the current year, SpaceX has placed significant emphasis on deploying Starlink internet satellites into orbit, dedicating nearly 60% of their missions to this endeavor. Alongside these satellite launches, SpaceX has successfully executed 3 crewed missions to the International Space Station, ISS, and conducted 4 Falcon Heavy rocket launches. The key driving force behind SpaceX's increased launch frequency is its remarkable ability to reuse rocket boosters and first-stage components. In July, SpaceX achieved a notable milestone by launching its Falcon 9 booster for the 16th time. Engineers extended the first stage's lifespan from 15 flights to an impressive 20 missions. Furthermore, SpaceX's launch teams have been diligently working to optimize their launch sites for faster turnaround times. At SpaceX's busiest launch site in Florida, the time between missions has been reduced to less than 4 days this year. This reduction in turnaround time is pivotal, especially considering SpaceX's other launch facility in Florida is primarily dedicated to Falcon Heavy missions and crewed launches. Both of these mission types typically require more preparation time for each flight. SpaceX's West Coast launch site in California has facilitated 18 Falcon 9 missions. However, this site utilizes an older design, requiring more time for setup before each launch. The unique feature of this design is its robust back structure, resembling a vertical gantry that remains fixed alongside the rocket during the final countdown. In contrast to the launch sites in Florida, the back structures in California do not retract during liftoff. This distinctive feature exposes the solid back structure to the intense heat and force of the rocket's exhaust plume as the Falcon 9 ascends. Consequently, this exposure necessitates more extensive refurbishment between launches, unlike the more retractable and protected designs employed in Florida. The distinctive design of SpaceX's launch facilities in California has posed challenges, but the ground team there has displayed exceptional efficiency. They've achieved Falcon 9 missions with remarkably short turnaround times, some as brief as 10 days. The Florida spaceport has overseen a total of 46 orbital launches in 2023, including SpaceX, ULA, and Relativity Space. This number has already surpassed last year's 57 launches hosted by the spaceport. Officials from the U.S. Space Force's Space Launch Delta East have adeptly coordinated efforts to meet the soaring demand for launches, largely driven by SpaceX. As the year enters its final quarter, SpaceX is gearing up for a busy schedule of pre-scheduled launches, including their Starlink satellite missions. They are ambitiously aiming for a milestone of 100 launches in 2023. While a goal of 100 launches may seem a little too challenging, we've all learned by now not to bet against SpaceX. What do you think? Can the company continue to improve its launch cadence even further? Or are they already risking valuable payloads by pushing their technology to the limit? Share your thoughts in the comments section below.